Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm standing next to the 2023 Honda HR-V. This is the EXL trim. I would like to give a special thanks to Largo Honda for giving me time with the 2023 Honda HR-V EXL trim. If you guys are in the market for a Honda, be sure to check out Largo Honda and ask for Victor. He will get you into your next vehicle. But let's talk about pricing here for the EXL. Starting price is at $27,450. This one stickers for $28,695. Looking at the exterior styling here for the 2023 Honda HR-V, this is the EXL trim, so it's the top of the line. Honda has dropped the Touring name, and now the EXL replaces that. As you guys can see, it has all the nice features that you guys will want here in the HR-V family. Let's talk about the exterior styling here. It looks very smooth, very rugged in a sense, so I think Honda did a really good job here with this generation of HR-V when it comes to exterior styling. Also, the interior looks really good as well. I love this lunar silver exterior paint. It looks good with the gloss black trim. Looking at these headlights here, they come standard on all models of the HR-V. They're a multi-reflector headlight with an automatic one high beam, LED turn signal, and daytime running light. There's front parking sensors. There's no fog lights here, but there's this large gloss black trim here. It does cut between the front lip splitter here and the actual bumper. There's the large Honda logo here, front and center. I like the gloss black finish to the grille. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this generation of HR-V. Looking at the side profile, this has a 104.5-inch wheelbase with an overall length of 179.8 inches. So it's right on par with every other compact SUV in this segment. Looking at these tires and wheels here, I like the multi-spoke with the chrome and aluminum finish to the actual pocket. These are a 215/60 tire. They're wrapped in this 17-inch rim design. Me personally, I wish Honda would offer like that matte finish that they offer on the sport trim. I will be showing you guys a sport trim very soon. Looking at the body panels here, this does have this gloss black finish to the fender flares, also at the lower part of the door panel down there. That's this LED sight marker here. And on the top model, you guys do get this standard size sunroof. There's no panoramic option. I wasn't expecting that from Honda. There's more of that gloss black trim around the window wells and whatnot. Making our way to the rear of the vehicle, you do get full LED taillights as standard as well. There's a turn signal here, which is very sleek looking. Also with the brake light, the reverse light is LED as well. So it's a full LED taillight design. There's the HR-V badge here. The Honda badge is right there. And looking down here, you also get rear parking sensors. There's no visible exhaust trim piece here. And there's a backup camera there. Open this up. It's not power operated, but I like that it's manual. It opens very quick. As you guys can see, I already have the seats folded down. With the seats folded down, Honda says this gets 55.1 cubic feet of space. So it does offer plenty of cargo space. And once you lift up the seats, it gets 24.4 cubic feet of space. Off to the side, there's this 12 volt here with this LED light back here, just in case you guys are in a non-lit area. And underneath the low floor here, Honda does give you a temporary spread tire instead of a fix-a-flat kit. Looking at the interior of the all-new generation of HR-V, as you guys can see here, I love the simple layout here of this interior. It looks very classy, very modern. I like the nice two-tone finish to the interior. This is a 9-inch display. It does support Apple Carplay and Android Auto, or you can use a wire connection if you guys don't like that wireless feature. Let's talk about the door panel materials here. It's gonna be a nice soft touch material with this aluminum finished door handle here. It's painted aluminum. There's also automatic up and down controls for the driver and passenger. There's your mirror controls here, lock controls. It's gonna be nicely padded here. Also additional cup holder and storage space. There's your traction control here. Your hood latch is down there also. But shutting the door of the HR-V and starting up the vehicle here, press the push button start. And as you guys can see here, everything will come to life. The gauges will do a nice sweep. Really nice tech. I like the nice chime from Honda. The materials on the dashboard are going to be a nice soft touch material also. Like I mentioned, I like this nice two-tone color combination. And as you guys can see here, this does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wireless, like I mentioned. And it starts up very smooth here, as you guys can see. I like how bright this screen is. It's a 9-inch display. Really clear and very crisp. To the screen layout there. I like the steering wheel here with this 3-spoke wheel design. Over here for your driver's assistance tech. Your volume controls are here. You can also change the display here to show you different things like your safety support, maintenance, seatbelt, driver attention, navigation. So you can customize this partial display here to your liking. So it's like digital and analog. So of course, as you guys can see right there, the speed is going to be analog. There's no fully digital display. If you guys want that, you have to go for the Sport Touring Hatchback Civic. The Accord should be offering that for the next generation. I like the nice honeycomb finish to the air vents here, just like the Honda Civic, which has a premium interior. There's also 3 level heated seats here with dual climate control. The passenger also gets 3 level heated seats also. There's a USB-A port. My iPhone 14 Pro Max does fit right here in the actual wireless phone charger. Honda did increase the charging capacity and also the size of the wireless charger. There's 2 cup holders here. This does house the CVT transmission. It does reveal a backup camera. There's trajectory with distance markers, and it's also 3 different angles around this vehicle, so you guys can look around this vehicle as well. Like I mentioned, it does offer rear cross traffic alert. Kicking it down here into drive, there's a sport mode in the transmission, also a low mode if you guys are going down a very steep gradient. There's also a USB-A port here, and the passenger also gets its own USB-A port. So there's 3 ports up here in the front. There's your drive mode selector here, which shows you normal, econ, and snow. So there's 3 different drive modes here. There's a hill descent control, electronic parking brake, brake code. I like the way the center console look. It doesn't take up a lot of space here in the interior. Open this up, it does reveal a good amount of storage in there. You guys can put a small purse in there or a small wallet. Looking at the seat comfort, Honda is known for having very comfortable seats. I like the way that they look and feel. Like I mentioned, they're 3 level heated seats. There's no cool seats in the HRV. Open this up, it does reveal a standard size sunroof. Sadly, there's no panoramic option for the HRV, but I like that Honda does give you full LED lights throughout this cabin. Looking at the glove compartment, it does offer a lot of space in the glove compartment, but overall this interior is very modern looking. I like the tech that Honda offers, especially with the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto being wireless. Looking at the back seat here of the Honda HRV, Honda did stretch the wheelbase and make this vehicle bigger for this generation. Let's talk about the interior space here. As you guys can see, it does offer tons of space to put your family back here. I like the nice 2-tone interior. Looking at the door panel materials here, they're gonna be a decent material to touch, really nice soft touch material. There's also this aluminum accented door handle here. The switchgear feels very high quality. I wouldn't expect nothing less from Honda. It's gonna be nicely padded here. There's some nice stitching here. There's a cup holder here in the actual door pocket here. I like this nice texture here to the lower part of the door panels. It looks very durable and it is scratch resistant. But getting back here into the back seat, keep in mind this is an SUV, so it does have a really good step in height. I'm 5'8". I do have plenty of space back here to get comfortable. Honda rates the legroom back here at 37.8 inches of legroom space, so plenty of legroom space to get comfortable back here on a long road trip. There's no rear air vents here, but you do get additional storage. There's no charging ports. There's also 1 map pocket back here for storage. No cup holders, but you can use the door pockets to put your drinks and whatnot. Above, there's going to be a grab handle here, and there's these nice features that Honda never offered before, which is these touch capacitive lights. So you can just rest your finger there to turn them on and off, which is a nice gimmick, especially in this segment here. But overall, the back seat of this HRV does not disappoint, and it does offer tons and tons of space. I already have the hood open here for the Honda HRV. Let's talk about the powertrain specs here. This is Honda's 2-liter naturally aspirated powertrain. It's a 4-cylinder. It makes 158 horsepower and 138 pound-feet of torque. It is paired with a CVT transmission. As the Honda HRV sits here with front-wheel drive as standard, all-wheel drive is available for around a $1,500 extra upcharge. This vehicle weighs in around 3,200 pounds. But if you guys are keeping score here, this is the same powertrain that's sampled in the Honda Civic. But making our way over to the fuel door here, let's talk about fuel economy here for the Honda HRV. This is rated to get 26 in the city, 32 on the highway, and 28 combined. Starting off in the 2023 Honda HRV, this is an all-new generation for 2023. Honda is basically changing up their lineup. They're offering more technology, newer style vehicles, and I think that's a good job for Honda. They're basically ramping up their production of vehicles here in the US. With that being said, let's talk about this interior. Very sleek looking interior. I like the nice 2-tone look here to the interior. This 9-inch display here does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, like I mentioned. I like the nice standard size sunroof. You guys can't get a panoramic sunroof at any price point here in the HRV. You have to go for Honda's larger vehicle, which is the all-new Pilot, which should be that should have a panoramic sunroof very soon. The ride quality in this vehicle is very smooth. You don't feel no imperfections with the chassis. It just soaks up all the bumps. if you guys live in a bad area where there's a lot of potholes and whatnot. But this vehicle does offer a very smooth ride quality. Fuel economy is rated at 26 in the city, 32 on the highway, and 28 combined. Keep in mind, front wheel drive is still standard on this vehicle. If you want all wheel drive, you will have to pay additional $1,500. So if you guys stay in a cold weather state, I would just recommend going for the all wheel drive system. And let's talk about driver's assistance tech. Your driver's assistance tech, this does have forward collision warning, emergency braking, rear cross traffic alert. So all the nice features that you guys want from Honda and blind spot monitoring, they do keep you safe. It does keep you and your family safe on a long road trip. But overall, I like the way this vehicle drives. This is the same powertrain that's in the Honda Civic. This is a 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. It makes 158 horsepower. And overall, I think the EXL is one of my favorite trims. I just wish that Honda would offer like a gloss black finish to the rim design, like you guys can get on the actual sport model. After spending time with the 2023 Honda HR-V, this is the EXL trim. I like everything about this trim level here, from the standard size sunroof, the wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, the nice two-tone color combination. With that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this review here on the 2023 Honda HR-V EXL. Be sure to check me out on Instagram at @DriveOnReviews. Hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, and I will see you all in the next video.